Hello, how are you guys? My name is Ryan Morgan. I'm the founder of All Done Consulting. I wanted to shoot this quick video because a lot of times people schedule consultations. I find myself answering many questions over and over again. So I wanted to kind of concisely answer the things I hear the most so I can help you guys get started. So feel free to do some research on myself, Ryan Morgan. Do some research on my partner, Steve Rosowski. He's a member of Forbes Business Council. We recently created a partnership because in the past year, I've tested 7 different people on Amazon, eBay, Shopify. I've made calls. I literally lived in England for 6 months. And I've sent clients all over the world, Amazon, eBay, Shopify, and ClickFunnels. And based upon my experiences, I have found that Shopify offers the best results. And I wanted to quickly go over that, why it's the best results. So number one is less competition. Here's an example of a lashes store on Amazon. If you try to sell lashes on Amazon, good luck, right? There's a ton of other people selling the same thing. Meanwhile, if you wanted to go to Shopify, you wanted to get our store, this is an example of a store, lumalashes.com, right? Check it out. And when you get a Shopify store, you can control who visits your stores, which means you can control your profits. So this is an example of a store that got started for $35,000 in January, and it's already making about $3,900 every week. Let's see how much it made yesterday. $650 yesterday, and this is on a 60-40 split. So every 30 days it's doing about 16,000 net profit, meaning you're making like 8-9 grand a month. And so far this year, the store has netted 135,000, right? So on a 60-40 split, I'm sure you're gonna be really happy with the 35,000 investment. So less competition. If you wanted to start a lashes store on Amazon, you would get crushed, right? You wouldn't want to deal with that, and that's why we build stores for people on websites. So the second reason is no suspensions. I'm sorry. So with Amazon, you're basically renting out this space. They can kick you off at any point in time because they don't need you. You have to follow all these guidelines. And I don't personally like the idea of taking someone's money and then a platform that's out of my control can suspend the store. With Shopify, it's your website. It can never get shut down, which is much more secure. Also, the main reason, here's the 2 main reasons: ownership of data and capital into marketing. So with Amazon, when you sell products, you don't get the email or the number of the people that you're selling to. So a year from now, you can't follow up with them. But with our Shopify store here, at drippyfactory.com, say someone bought a watch from us, we could come out with a new ring a year later and follow up with everyone and make more money, which is much more scalable. If you're a business owner, you should know that it's always easier to sell to someone that's purchased from you in the past than a new customer. The final and most important reason, however, is capital into marketing, not stock. So with Amazon, if a customer purchases a product, it's on you to use your credit card to ship that product to them. And then you don't get the profit for 2 weeks. So when your store gets to scale and you're making $50,000 a month, you have to have $25,000 stuck on your card every 2 weeks that you're not using to make you more money. You're just using it to send the product to the customer. But with Shopify, within 60 days, we'll have a profitable formula, and we'll be able to come to you. Actually, I'll do today. And we'll be able to come to you and say, hey, look, every time we spend $750, we're making $1,600 with a gross profit of $1,000 and a net profit of $308. So at a 50-50 split, that means you made $150 for the day. So some people may be oh wow, so I have to spend $700 just to make $150? And we're yeah, that's exactly how it works. And that's why we can't do it for ourselves, because we don't have hundreds of credit cards. The thing with the $750 is it's getting paid off the balance every 3 days, every week, because we're immediately generating that profit. So if you go to a 30-day scope, you can see you're doing a $24,000 a month spend, you're doing $55,000 of revenue, gross profit of $34,000, which means paying for the products. And then after everything is paid off, your card is paid off, the net profit is $9,351, which means the client's making $4 grand a month in month 8. This store was started in January. So This is the main reason why we can't do this for ourselves, because we don't have 100 credit cards with a $24,000 balance. Now, another question people always ask is like, is it $5,000 a month? What is the actual balance that's hitting my card? You guys can control that. If you only have a balance of 2,000 or 1,000, that's fine. We can scale it. It just comes down to when we get the number where I could say to you, hey, look, 558, we're making profit, and we're making like $600 every time we spend this much, right? Once you do that, you can start off with a balance of 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. And as we continuously pay off your balance and build your credit, then you can comfortably spend, 24,000 for the month just to make $4,000 a month, which is obviously still a great deal. And then this year, you can see that this store has done about 73,000 net profit. So you can see 400,000 spent on the card, but it doesn't matter because it's constantly getting paid off, and you're also getting a ton of rewards, bonus points, and travel points for every purchase that you're making. So I just want to show you a couple other stores. We do niche stores like pressuremop.com. We're selling like gardening tools. I already showed you Luma Lashes. I showed you drippyfactory.com. The most successful store we've had so far actually has been a general store, shopdeals365.com. Give you the link right there, shopdeals365. And this store was actually successfully sold for 1.7 million. It did a 1.7 million in sales. It was sold for 3.2 million, 2.5 years after operation, with an initial investment of about $50,000. And that's about it, guys. Like, we have proof that we could generate these results. Our goal is to raise $2 million in marketing before Cyber Monday, because we know for a fact it's going to be one of the most profitable holiday seasons in e-commerce history. Because of the CDC and COVID, there's going to be people standing in line that are not going to be allowed to get into the store. And that's why we're trying to help you guys set up stores. And we want to be able to spend $2 million before then, so that we have all our ads set up, we have our store set up, and you can make money like this. So this is an example of a 50K store and its statements from month 2, because a lot of times people ask, like, how much do I make month 2, month 3, month 4? So here's the exact example of what it looks like. So you can see, like, month 3, the client made $1,800, the company made $1,200. Month 4, the client made $2,800, and so on and so forth. Month 7, the client made $28,000, the company made $18,000. So that's what's in it for us, is when you win, we win. And obviously, when you win, you're going to tell people about us, and we're going to grow. And our goal is to honestly create a private equity fund. And that's why we're offering a 12-month money-back guarantee on our deals, because we do believe in what we have to offer. So let's go over the terms of service. After watching this video, please just request the terms of service. We'll send it over to you. That way you can have your lawyer review it. We can go over the details. So, right, our base package is $20,000. Let me go over the packages. The packages, the more you invest, the larger percentage of the store that you get. So those are the variables on the agreement, is like how much the investment is and the percentage. So that's the only thing that I need to change. So I can send this over to you via Google document. We can change how much do you want to invest, and so on and so forth. But I just want to go over like the major terms, like the refunds, and so on and so basically. So what we say is that if you do not receive a full return in a 1-year time frame, then you're entitled to a full refund. So example, if the client paid $20,000 on July 1st and 1 calendar year passes and we're unable to deliver $20,000 back, then you're entitled to a full refund. And we have 2 companies sign off on this, e-commerce marketing agency as well as All Done Consulting. So my company has done $600,000 in the past year. His company has done $1.4 million. So that's like $2 million backing you guys. And that's why we want to raise $2 million for this holiday season. And, we like to think of it as a partnership, because yes, you know what, with any business, with any investment, it is a risk to give us $20,000. Right. But it's also a risk for us to say that we're going to guarantee $2 million on contract to a bunch of high net worth individuals that have lawyers. My face is all over the website. I even give people where I live. I don't even care. I live in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I've got nowhere to hide. I honestly believe in what I have to offer. I've vetted 7 different people. I'm not sure if I told you that part. I've gone through 7 different people. Here's an example of, here's a competitive analysis that we're constantly updating of people that offer Amazon automation, any type of e-com automation. And that's about it, guys. After reading this presentation, if you still have any more questions, after watching this presentation, if you have any more questions, please read these, the frequently asked, like I answer most of the questions here. So please read these before getting on the phone. Please request the terms of service beforehand if you're serious, because, I have people calling me. I literally just had someone call me just now every day, and they're like, hey, da-da-da. They ask the same questions, and I answered them. And that's why I'm shooting this video. I'm showing you that we have proof that the stores are successful. I explained to you why our offer is better than Amazon. And I told you our goals. Our goal is to raise $2 million in marketing before Cyber Monday. And we're looking to help a lot of people become super successful in e-commerce. We at All Done Consulting are also offering to provide you guys with free training so that you can learn how to set up funnels. And because, like I said, this is a partnership. You provide the money, we provide the skill set and expertise. The only variables in this business determine how much money you make is basically how much ad spend that you provide and if you pull out the profits. We recommend not pulling out the profits for the first 6 months. That way you're making at least this $4,000 to $3,000 a month. And to be qualified, all you need is $20,000 and a $5,000 line of credit. That's about it, guys. Like I said, if you have any other questions, please read the frequently asked questions at the bottom of the page before scheduling a call. And if you'd like to read the terms of service, please request that as well. We'll send that over to you. And otherwise, after you've done that, I look forward to speaking to you, answering any additional questions that you may have. My name is Ryan Morgan. I'm the founder of All Done Consulting. We did the work. We have the proof. It's all done.